Hey friends. They talk about therapy like it's this big magical thing, and you see it in the movies, and you see everyone talking about it, how it transmuted their life, and you see in movies like they ask the deepest, most probing questions, and then all of a sudden you see so clearly, and then you get the montage of your life being better, and then they're so happy. And you see these people that have been through these terrible things, and they work through it with all this therapy, and then they're so much more well adjusted and at peace, and they're able to face life like someone who didn't have those disadvantages. And I am so persistent, and I do everything I'm supposed to. And what magical benefit have I gotten? Where is my... There you go, you did it, now you're a normal person. Like, I just want to be able to live my life without constantly thinking about my childhood. But I feel like 24/7, I'm constantly thinking about one thing or another from my childhood years. I'm constantly being reminded, whether it's the shade of pink on this person's shirt, or the way they pronounced this word, or the way my head turned when I looked to see the car coming while I was crossing the road, or like whatever it is, no matter what, I'm constantly thinking about how something is adjacent to something else. And I'm always being reminded of everything that I went through, and I am so tired of it. I don't want to keep doing this. And I'm so persistent with therapy. I go and I answer questions, and I talk, and I try to be as descriptive as possible, and I try to be as truthful as possible, and I try to be as realistic with my expectations as I can. But it genuinely feels like nothing is happening. I start therapy again in the beginning of this year because I finally have insurance again. And my therapist is a psycho, and she listens to my sessions in public places without headphones on, and she's literally talking on the phone to people while I'm talking to her. She doesn't say 1 second, oh hey, I'm at work right now, can't talk, puts it back down. She literally I'd be telling her something really traumatic and terrible, and she'd pick up the phone and just be like blah 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 while I'm saying what I'm saying. And then I look up at her because usually I have a hard time looking at who I'm talking to, so I'm looking away while I'm telling her about it. And when I finally look at her, I notice that she's been on the phone the whole time. So I break up with her, but I give it a fair shot. I really try to be kind and accepting and understanding to people. I really try to be patient with people. So I stay with her for months worth of sessions. I waste my time with this woman who doesn't even listen to me. And then I give up on her because this isn't what I need, and I'm in therapy to help myself so that I can be a normal person. And so I start seeing this other lady, and this other lady, I literally only talk to her 1 or 2 times, and then we have a scheduling mistake happen, and she lashes out on me and fires me as a client when I didn't even do anything to her. And then I'm thinking, this is hopeless. Like, why am I doing this? And then I'm like, well, obviously you're not gonna find the right person on the first try. You need to keep trying. Like, it's not that big of a deal. You're overthinking it. Like, just try again. And so I go back to therapy after a couple months, and now I've been in therapy again for a couple months, and she's nice. Like, she doesn't talk over me. She doesn't have my therapy out in public. She doesn't break up with me for no reason. But she just isn't. I just don't feel like I'm being helped. And that's the same thing I had with every other therapist I had before. Like, it doesn't do anything. Therapy doesn't do anything. It's pointless. It's a waste of my time. Like, I sit there and I answer questions about what everything I went through, and then what? And then what? Nothing. Like, this doesn't help me not be like this. I'm still a fucking weirdo, and I can't think good, and I'm constantly hurting, and no one's there, but no one understands. And telling this lady about how my mom treated me as a kid, or whatever I'm talking about, doesn't do anything to solve it. It just opens up wounds. And she doesn't even give me advice about what to do. She just gives me grounding techniques for when I have a full-blown panic attack. That doesn't help me be a person. I just want to be a person. I don't know how I'm supposed to do school full-time and work full-time and have hobbies and feel joy and hang out with people all while having to deal with my brain. And I don't even get to feel joy and hang out with people and do my hobbies. Like, all I do is work for money that can't even get me food for the entire month, and go to school for a degree that I don't even know how I'm gonna use, and do my hobbies every once in a while, but not as often as I want to do them, and not to the quality that I want to do them. And I don't even get to have fun or joy out of anything because I never feel happy anymore. Like, I always just feel sad about everything. I literally could be doing the most fun thing, like having a date with my boyfriend, and I'm still not happy and having a good time. I'm just there smiling about nothing. And when do I get to have my magical montage of feeling better and it actually sticks and it stays? And like, it's not that I'm putting in the work. I'm not expecting to be good overnight. Like, I am putting in the work. I'm self-educating, and I'm journaling, and I'm working out, and I'm going to therapy, and I'm like helping understand why people do the things that they do. And like, it doesn't matter how much I learn and how much I understand. Like, that doesn't help with feeling like shit all the time. Like, is just therapy pointless? Is it a scam or something? Like, is it just fake news? Like, I've done talk therapy, I've done EMDR, I've done all this other shit that I don't remember the name of. Like, It's not that I'm not doing it right. Like, and maybe it's just me and my therapist that have a good match. You know, maybe as nice of a person she is, and like she is a good therapist, she's just not what I need. You know, but I don't want to break up with her and then end up with another fucking psycho that makes me feel terrible. Because she's the first therapist I've had since I was 16 that didn't make me feel awful. Like, she's not, I don't feel like I'm getting help, but at least I'm not made to feel worse. Like, I just don't know what to do. Like, life just feels pointless and terrible, and like, I feel alone. Like, my friends don't understand me, and people don't get it, and I've never, I don't feel close to people. Like, I feel like I could be glued to someone and I'd still be an outsider. Like, I don't feel like actually close to people. I don't know why I'm sharing this. I guess, I don't know. It, when I was little and I would watch YouTube growing up and everything, I felt like people talking about their feelings made me feel like I wasn't alone and stuff. And so I guess I'm sharing this so that other people don't feel alone and stuff. And but who else feels like this? Like, what if I'm the only one? I'm not gonna help anyone else feel less alone if I am alone. That's how it feels. I'm not the only person to ever go through anything bad, obviously, but maybe I'm the only person who feels like their therapy is fucking useless. I just want to live my life. Like, I want to come home from work and be excited to make a painting or dance or like do anything that I enjoy, but I don't. I come home and I sit and I watch a TV show I've seen 1,000 times already because I don't know what else to do with my time, because even drawing a doodle feels like having to run a mile. Even though those are things I enjoy, I genuinely like making art. I genuinely like doing whatever, and but I can't get myself to do it. That doesn't even make sense. Like, you'd think that someone who feels miserable would want to do something to make them feel better, but it just feels like impossible to do anything. Like, the hours I spend watching Grey's Anatomy and the Hunger Games, I could spend making a beautiful painting and posting it on TikTok and maybe, I don't know, make money or make a friend or something, but I don't do it. I thought all of this work was supposed to fix me, but I've put years and years and years and years into doing all of it, and it just feels like nothing's changed. Like, situationally things have changed. I don't live in my childhood home anymore, you know, but in my heart, in my feelings, in my brain, like, it doesn't feel like anything's different. My hair looks stupid too. I got new glasses. I went to the eye doctor and they said, you have astigmatism in both of your eyes, chica. And I said, oh. Do I look cute? You like them? I'll show you my new journal. I was using one that had like this like golden cover and it had a rose in the middle. But I finished it, got to the very last page. Now I'm using this one. It's the first time I've used a bullet journal. The pages are like little circles. Can you see? I don't know if you can see, but the page isn't blank or it doesn't have lines. It's got little dots. But it's cute. I put stickers on it. And it's got this little thingy, which none of my journals have had that yet. I'm liking it so far. Started it a few days ago. Like, if nothing changes, nothing changes, right? Like, if you don't do the work to make your life better, if you don't do the work to make yourself feel better, if you don't do the work to change, then your life is gonna be shitty. Like, I get that, but I do feel like I do the work. Like, I go to therapy, I do my journaling, and I do challenges, and I'm going to college, for goodness sake. Like, I feel like I do everything right, and I still get nothing. I don't know. It's cute though, right? I don't know what else to say. That's how I feel. I feel like it's impossible to do anything except watch Breaking Bad and The Walking Dead and eat chicken nuggets. I still do other things, like I still work out every day and I journal every day and I take my medication and I do everything I'm supposed to do. I know I'm making it sound like I just sit in bed all day and do nothing, but that's not true. I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm just sitting in bed right now. I'm not gonna waste your time. I guess I'm done. Bye.